Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to Kitty Love. I am going to start episode 4 now, so let's continue. I have a feeling that for each character path there's like 4 or 5 episodes, so we'll see how correct I am. Okay, now I have changed the water to all the flowers. What can I do next? When there's no customer, I started to think about other than work. I wonder how Kohei is doing. Well, I met him yesterday. Hey, long time no see. Kohei had the usual expression on his face as if nothing had happened. Huh?
What?
Why are you surprised? It's 1 week since we last met, right? You're really weird as always. Oh, yes, I have met him when I'm a cat, but for Kohei it has been a while. Did you do something wrong again? Not really, it's not that. Since I can talk, I should tell him something. Well, thank you. Kohei changed his expression into a dubious at once. Oh, right, that doesn't mean anything to him. Then... Thank you for watching out me every time. Huh? What are you talking about? I just come here once in a while. But when the Cat Cafe staff came here, everybody would have done the same if you see someone that pale. Oh. I wanted to thank him for taking care of me since we were kids. How can I tell him, though? Well, I'm worried about the cat that disappeared from the Cat Cafe. Suddenly, Kohei's eyes started blinking, looking surprised. Do you know something, Kohei? You're talking about the cat. No, I was a bit worried. I see. Sorry, I don't know anything. The Cat Cafe staff didn't come recently? No. After we hang the power... What? No one came. I was just wondering if everything was okay. Well, I'll keep you posted if I hear something. I'll go now. Bye. Oh, okay. Thank you. Kohei left the shop without saying anything more. It was weird of me to speak about the cat out of the blue, maybe, but there was no way I could have talked about what happened when we were little. Although it's been a while since I saw him in human form, I couldn't talk to him much. Anyway, his behavior is completely different from when I'm a cat. Yesterday he was so... If I stop being a cat, I wouldn't be able to see that gentle Kohei anymore. Spending time with Kohei when I'm a cat have become a really important part in my life. It made me feel sad. I should be careful or he'll notice. My anxiety came out from my mouth. Weird expression? Kohei probably talked to me because I was a cat. He didn't want to tell me even about our old memories. If he knows that I was the cat, he will stop seeing me. I don't like the idea I'm not going to meet with the gentle Kohei anymore. I can't even tell him that I have just remembered, so it's really difficult for me to thank Kohei for what he did for me when we were kids. Kohei has been protecting me from sad memories all this time. Isn't there any way I can help or support or thank him? What's there that I can do for him, though? 1 week had passed. I haven't seen Kohei in my human form for a while. I'm meeting him every night, though, but it's hard to do something for him as a cat. Kohei? What's wrong with him? Kohei climbed down the stairs in a hurry. You came today too. I'm sorry, but I have to go look for Hime now. Hime is the drawing card of that cafe Kohei usually goes to. It seems she has disappeared tonight. I don't know if she just ran away or she was stolen. What? The staff and the customers are looking for her, but it's going to be hard if she ran away. Cats can sneak in places humans can't. Kohei said that and lifted me up. Anyway, you can stay in my room. I don't want anything happens to you since you are a cat too. Oh yes, I am a cat too like Hime right now. Kohei climbed up the stairs with me in his arms. I can go to places only cats can with this body. And recently I came to understand Cat's mood a little bit. Maybe I can convince Hime to go back. I'm going to leave you alone here, but I'm coming back after I look for her. I jumped away from Kohei's arms and gracefully landed on the floor. Hey, wait! I can help Kohei now. I headed toward the city at full speed. Hime, where is she? I tried to remember her face that I have seen on the Cat Cafe member card.
Meow, meow, meow.
Have you seen a cat with a long golden fur? The stray cat tilted its head in doubt. I see. No matter how hard I try, it seems they don't understand what I want to communicate. Kohei always understands me, though. I remembered when Kohei looking for me when I wasn't meeting him in as a cat. I have to find Hime for him. I cannot find her. I went around the back streets, but I couldn't find her anywhere. I could smell a lot of cats, but most of them in this area are stray cats. I tried to use my olfactory sense since it worked way better. I tried to use my olfactory sense since it worked way better than humans. Almost right up there with buttering the weekday. She should probably smell in a different way if they had treated her as a princess. For example, she could smell of shampoo. I tried to sniff up for that kind of smell once more. I can't just reply only on smell. Rely? Maybe? I've looked around the back streets in the Cat Cafe area, but I wasn't able to find her nor her smell. I don't think she's in a big street like this. I started walking the big street with my last hope. I focused on my olfactory sense, shutting out the bustle of the city. I was able to smell the restaurants, the humans, and what else? What else could lead me to cats? The smell. I smell a bit of sweetness, like some kind of soap. This is the smell of the cat's shampoo, the one that Kohei has washed me with before. Kohei told me he learned from the staff at the Cat Cafe how to brush and shampoo the cat. So he must have bought the same shampoo used in the Cat Cafe. I run toward that smell. It should be somewhere here. The smell of the shampoo was getting stronger. When I looked around, I saw a man with a cap covering his eyes. Oh, that man. Be quiet. Don't move. The murmuring man was holding a cardboard box still. A strong smell of shampoo is from inside. Maybe Hime is in there. The man moved toward a car parked alongside the street. He's going to move her with the car? I have to stop him. I don't have time to think. I run toward the man and bite his pants. I literally thought that was another P word. What do you think you're doing? Get lost!
Meow.
He kicked me lightly and my body was pushed away, and he unlocked the car. No, if he gets in the car...
Meow.
Ouch! I jumped toward him and bite his hands with all my strength. What are you doing?
Meow.
It hurts. My head bumped into the concrete. My sight started shaking. You're very annoying. What do you want? Save your friend? I knew it! There's a cat inside the box. The man opened the trunk and put the box inside. Oh no, he's running away. I tried standing up finally. Then I put my fangs into his shoes.
Meow. Meow.
I don't want the cat to be stolen in front of me. You are so annoying. The man grabbed me by the neck and thrown me into the trunk. I'll take you too if you want it. I don't know how much you'll be, though. Wait! I wanted to escape, but my arms and legs couldn't move properly anymore. The man put his hands to close. Farewell, stupid cat. Is this the end? The trunk was about closed. Hey! What are you doing? Huh? What do you want? Show me what's inside your trunk. What? Hey! The trunk was opening again. I knew you were inside. What are you doing to the cat? How can you open other people's car like that? I don't know anything about this cat. That cat just jumped in. Bullshit. Oh, language! Kohei grabbed the man by the chest. Ugh. I've never seen Kohei getting this upset. What are you doing to my cat? Don't touch my cat ever again. Kohei was about to punch the man. I wanted to stop him, but I couldn't move my body.
君
You, stop it right there. A policeman. Mr. Fujimoto? The man who appeared in front of us was Mr. Fujimoto, a policeman that I knew. Yeah, the policeman who's supposed to be scary looking. Why is Mr. Fujimoto here, though?
殴ったら
If you punch him, I have to take you to the police station, too. When Mr. Fujimoto said that, another policeman walked toward the man. What? I haven't done!
トランクにあるダン
The cardboard box you have in the trunk is shaking. Show me what's inside. Before the man could even reply, Kohei opened the box. Hime! A soft cry came out from the cardboard box. Ah,
最近猫の失踪
there have been
報
missing
告が
cats
相次いで
recently. Come and talk about this at the police station. Mr. Fujimoto grabbed the man's shoulder firmly. Shit. All because of this stupid cat. The man was escorted by the other policeman into the car.
怖かったよな。
You bet you were scared. I didn't have any strength left to move. Kohei pulled me from the trunk and hugged me in his arms.
君
What about that cat?
俺の
This is my precious cat. I didn't want to lose this one. Kohei. I felt Kohei's warmth as he hugged me tightly.
そうか
I see. You should keep it safe.
はい
I'll do. Thank you very much. I won't ever put her in. I won't never put in danger.
絶対に
Put her in danger again. Kohei's arms were tightly held, and I couldn't move but to stay against his chest. Mr. Fujimoto will inform Kohei about the investigation. I was taken to the animal hospital by Kohei in his arms. Luckily, I only had a superficial wounds that I'll be healed if I rest for a while. Kohei held me again and took me to his apartment.
バカ
You stupid. What were you thinking? What were you going to do if you were taken away? He poked my head a little bit.
あんなこと
Don't do that ever again. Appeal to Kohei. How are you going to do that if you're a cat? Well, I'm kind of curious, so... Am I just lucky with picking the right things? I don't want to be scolded.
Meow.
I rubbed my body against Kohei's hand.
まったく
Do you even understand what I'm talking about?
本当に分かって
I
る
know
の
that you're cute, but... Kohei made a sad smile and stroked my body.
お前のおかげで
Thanks to
犯人
you,
を
the
見つかった
suspect
し
was arrested and
姫
Hime
ちゃん
was
助かった
saved. Kohei smiled a bit. It's his usual sad smile.
また俺
I wasn't able to do anything once again.
Meow. Meow.
That's not true. You saved me, Kohei.
慰めてくれ
Are
る
you
んだ
comforting me?
ありがとう
Thank you.
お前を見つけた時
Even
だ
when
っ
I
て
found you, I would
お
have
まわり
punched
さん
that
が
guy
来な
if
か
the
ったら
policeman
殴った
wasn't
ことだ
around.
し
I'm good for nothing. By the way, how did Mr. Fujimoto know?
猫カフェの常連客の間
The
で
regulars who
話題になっ
goes
て
to
た
the
な
cat cafe has been
最
talking
近い
about
なくなる
this,
猫が
this
多い
that the cats were disappearing,
それも
especially the one that's a
看板猫
drawing
ばっかり
card to the shop.
猫のことだし
But police
警
didn't
察は
really
取り合
care
って
as
く
we
れ
were
なかった
talking
けど
about cats.
今
But
日
when I told to
交番
one
にいたおまわりさん
policeman
に
at the
頼んだ
police
ら
box today,
一緒に
he
探す
went
って言って
looking
く
for
れ
the
た
cat with me.
それがさっきの人
That's what you call a police station? A police box? Alright. That's why.
俺がしたのはそれだ
That's
け
the
だ
only thing I did.
あ
I
と
was
は
lucky
運よく
after all.
お前を見つ
I
け
was
られ
late,
た
I guess. Kohei's arms hugged me.
ごめんな
I'm sorry I let you get hurt. Please don't go to those places again. What would I do if something happens to you? Kohei's eyes were tearing, and I can feel his anxiety directly from his voice. I'm sorry to make you worry, Kohei. I'm sorry. I took my tongue out and licked Kohei's arm a bit to cheer him up. I'm still hiding from him when he was trying to hide from me. I should have faced him directly. Kohei has been watching out for me all this time.
ありがと
Thank you. You've been comforting me all this time.
うお前に
I'm so
慰めら
bad
れ
at
てた
this. I moved my neck with decision. That's not true. You have been protecting me all this time and get hurt instead. Kohei has been protecting me even when I'm a cat. Even this time I could have helped with the investigation if I had told him I am okay with Cat now. I'll tell him next time I meet him that I remember what happened in the past. I made the decision in Kohei's arms. I have to face him. The night was coming to an end, and I left Kohei, who was still hugging me, and hurried back home. Well, that was a short episode, but I'm going to go ahead and continue. It's not even 20 minutes. A lot of things happened yesterday, and I was very scared too. I wasn't able to sleep much after I got home. You still can't sleep? Kohei! Well, something happened. Kohei must be tired too, but he doesn't seem so. I wondered if he was just not telling me. I remembered what I decided last night when I was in Kohei's arms. Listen, Kohei, do you know what happened to the cat who disappeared from the cat cafe? Kohei opened his eyes surprisingly. It's the time to tell Kohei. I want to know what happened. You know, I remembered. Are you telling me you remembered what happened when we were kids? You remember when we heard about that cat disappeared? Yeah, something like that. Kohei looked at me worried. I want to like cats again. I'm happy I was able to remember. I forgot about my memory with you too. Don't worry about me. I didn't want you to suffer because of the memories in the past. I can't keep on running away from them either, though. I should face this too. I was able to overcome this because you're next to me, but this was a long time ago. Kohei spoke again after a few seconds of silence. You were worried about the cat that had disappeared, right? Yeah. There were a few cases of kidnapped cats in this town. I think that cat was stolen too, but the suspect was arrested yesterday. I have just spoke to the policeman in charge. The cats will be rescued as soon as they find the base. Oh, I see. That's good. I felt relieved. Hey, why don't we go back to our hometown when we have our next day off? Together. Together? Going home, you mean? No, not home. I want to go to that park. The place where we were taking care of the cat family. It's still there. The park? You don't have to if you don't want to. But I just wanted to go with you. Of course, why not? I haven't been back for a few months now, so it will be good to go back. I want to see the places we used to go. The elementary school and the sweets shops. Kohei looked relieved when he saw my smile on my face. Okay, then, let's go. To the places of our childhood. Oh, I feel so nostalgic. Finally my day off. Kohei and I went back to our hometown. Look, the shop in front of the station has changed. Kohei, when was the last time you were here? Do you come back here often? Well, I haven't been back for at least half a year. Probably 1 year ago. For that long? I don't have reason to go back. My parents left this town anyway, and my parents call me often. I see. In that case, I missed this town after a long time, and I'm happy that you came with me today. Yes, I'm happy that we came here together. Really? Thank you. It has been a while since I saw Kohei smiling naturally. My heart jumped a little, probably. Only probably. Oh? Are we at the wrong place? No, this is it. It's the sweets shop that everybody went. That's right. It was close to our school. It's a little sad. You ate a lot of those sweets. The one with little pink sweets that look like a mochi. Oh, you mean cherry-flavored sweets wrapped one by one in the plastic case? Kohei and I looked at each other and laughed. Look, this one hasn't changed at all. Remember when I was in the first grade, you and your mom waited in front of the school gate? You remember a lot about it back then, don't you? I was so surprised. I thought, why the kindergarten kid is here? Kohei reminded me of memories from long time ago. I remember I was waiting for him to come out from school. I cried so much because I wanted to go to the elementary school after you entered the...
俺に会い
You
たく
wanted
て
to see me? Yes, my mom didn't know what to do anymore, so she took me there once.
小さい頃から
You haven't changed at all since you were a kid. Are you trying to say I'm selfish? Kohei broke into a smile despite my worries.
そう
Maybe,
小さい頃
but
か
I
ら
admired that since we were kids. Thank you. Kohei smiles a lot today. I'm glad I came back with him.
前から一緒
I
に
wanted
帰
to
省し
come
たかっ
back
た
here with you all this time.
同じ
I was
町に
thinking
引
of
っ越したか
asking
ら
you since we
ずっと
moved to
誘
the
おう
same
と
town. I didn't know that.
あ
I'll never forgive that
犯人
man.
は絶対に
But
許
if
さ
we
ない
came back here because of that
あ
incident,
の事件の
then
おかげだとしたら
I have to thank
猫
the
に感謝し
cats.
ないとな
Yes, you're right. I was able to get closer to Kohei again since I started turning into a cat at night.
もう少し
Let's walk
I
around a
don't
little
know.
bit more. Yeah! By the way, I want to go there too. We ran around so many places. The shrines we used to play at, the bamboo forest where our hideout was. It was full of memories we had when we were children. We should go to the park soon. It's already late afternoon.
本当に平気
Are you sure you are okay? Yeah, I want to remember about the cats we were taking care of. We were gathering bread for Shiro, didn't we?
まあ
Yeah, I took the bread from the school lunch. You were yelled at when you tried to bring it from
怒
home.
られてた
We tried our best to take care as a kid.
お前がいたから
That's because you were with me. Kohei stared at me and stopped. Kohei? What does that mean?
ちょっと
Hey, Kohei? We turned back at the voice. A well-built woman walked toward us with a surprised expression. Well-built, huh?
Go-
Mom?
Awesome.
Oh.
どういうことよ
What's this all
あん
about?
た帰って
Coming
く
home
るなん
without
て
saying anything to me? Kohei's mother.
母さんに会う予定じゃ
I
なかっ
didn't
たから
plan to see you.
この町に来るのに
How can you come back to your hometown without
実家
visiting
に帰ら
your
ないのに
home? That's
まったく
unbelievable.
あんたは
Oh? Kohei's mother looked at me interestingly.
この子
Is this
公
girl
平の
your
彼女
girlfriend? Well, I am...
は
What?
子供の
She
頃
came to our
何
home
度も
many
うちに
times
来た
when we
だ
were
ろ
kids. You don't
覚えて
remember?
ない
Huh.
ああ
Oh, yes, right.
そうね
Girls are really difficult to recognize when they grow up. Hello, long time no see.
それで
So, how long have you been dating? What? Kohei jumped in front of me immediately like if he wanted to hide me from his mother.
なんですぐ
How
そう
can
な
you
んだ
think that? We
たまたま
we
一緒
just
に
came
帰
back
ってき
from
た
our
だけ
ho-
だから
we just came back our hometown together. That's all.
だって聞いたわよ
Well, I have heard you two live nearby, and you two are here together, but you are not
実家
visiting
に
your
帰ら
home.
ないのに
So I
一緒に
thought you two were
来
on
て
a date.
それ
We're very sorry. This is just a coincidence. We have only decided to come back together. When I said that, Kohei's mother sighed with a sad expression.
そうなの
Really? Too bad.
残念ね
You're beautiful, and I would have welcomed her.
公平ったら
Kohei never
彼女一人
introduced me to his
紹介しないの
girlfriend. That's why I'm worried about him.
いい加
I would
減
like to
心
see
配
my
になるわ
grandchild
ね
at some point, but if he doesn't even
早く
get
ママの
married...
顔が見たいのに
母さん
Mom, just stop it right there.
あんたは何にも話
You
して
never
くれ
tell
ない
me
んだから
anything. I think I can ask you something like this. Kohei's mother said that and made few steps toward me. Yes?
公平
Is it really true that he doesn't have a girlfriend? Or is he hiding it from me? Well,
母さん
Mom,
いい加減にしろ
stop
よ
it. I'll contact you
また連絡
again.
するから
Let's go. Kohei pushed my shoulder after saying that.
何よ
What? Are you leaving
もう
already?
行くの
I'm sorry. Good to see you. Kohei kept on walking without saying a word. Maybe he didn't like to be asked about his relationship. Wow, nothing has changed here. The swing and the slide look a little bit rusty, though.
前に母さんが言って
My mom told me that before. Since the playground is old, they are planning to renew it. I see. I guess it'll look more different. I went close to the slide I used to play with when I was little. It looked way smaller than I remembered. When I touched it, I heard a creaking sound.
ごめんな 母さんに絡ま
I'm
れちゃって
sorry. My mom talked to you like
いろいろ
that.
聞かれて嫌だった
I
から
probably wasn't pleasant to hear it. She's always worrying because I'm the only child. I see. You must be really precious to her.
どうかな
Anyway,
お前
are
は
you dating anybody? Kohei sat down on the swing next to mine. The rusty swing moved a little. What? No, I'm not. When I looked at my side, Kohei's face was more serious than I thought. I immediately looked away.
じゃあ好きな
Is there anybody you like? Well... Why can't I just tell him? I don't want any of these answers. I'm just gonna go with I don't know. And apparently that was the right choice. I don't know.
わからないっていうのは
What do you not know? I don't know whether I like somebody. Kohei didn't ask any more after my ambiguous reply.
ごめん変なことして
Sorry to ask you these. He had that sad smile on his face again. I wanted him to smile like he did earlier, like when we were walking around in the town. What should I do? What about you, Kohei? Oh,
俺
me? Yeah. Do you have any girlfriend or a girl you like? The swings were getting colder and it's almost the sundown.
よく
I really don't know.
そもそも
I don't really know where to draw the line. The fact that
心配してるとか
is it from worrying about someone or I keep thinking about that person? Don't you get excited?
どうだろう
I don't know that
それ
either.
もわからないな
I think I'll be selfish if I'd be possessive when my feelings aren't sure.
それでもそういうので
I don't want to be
縛り付け
possessive
た
of
くないん
her.
だ顔色悪い
You look pale. Are you okay? Without noticing it, I was relying on Kohei again. I deliberately thought that he would decide for me, even if I don't think much about it. I've always been depending on you, haven't I? Every time when I'm having a hard time, he'd always be here to support me.
どうしたんだよ
What's wrong now? This is not working. I promised myself that I'll tell him how I feel. Well, Kohei, Oh boy, what's going to happen? Well, you'll find out right now.
おい
Hey,
どう
what's
した
wrong? I have a weird shaking throughout my entire body. This feels like... I'm sorry, Kohei. I have to go now. I stood up from the swing. Then I ran outside the park as fast as possible.
どうしたん
What
だ
happened?
待てて
Wait, hey!
おい
I ran without answering to Kohei, but I didn't hear him chasing from behind. I have turned into a cat. I hope no one was around. Kohei probably is upset and he must be hurt too. I should apologize to him properly. I wandered around a little bit. I'll go home earlier and send him a message with apology in the morning. Huh? Would I be able to go home, really? The distance between my hometown and the city I'm living takes more than an hour. Hour. Okay. With taking the express train, there was no way I can go back as a cat. The only way I can go home is... What? Where did you... Kohei held me up in surprise.
お前
It's really you, right?
なんで
How
ここ
did
に
you
いる
come here? Meow. I rubbed my head many times against Kohei's neck. Oh, did you come here to comfort me?
慰めに来て
Did you
くれ
know
た
that I was sad? Thank you. I feel better now. You're like really not going to question any farther why that cat is suddenly in a different city and knows where you are? Kohei started walking with me in his arms.
俺のアパートは
My apartment is
ここから
quite
大
far
学
from
見てる
here.
わ
But do you want to go
一緒に
back with
帰る
me?
か
I'm sorry, Kohei, to depend on you again.
お前
You're very warm. He always talks well to me, but he didn't talk much today. What's Kohei thinking? Is he thinking about me? About other girl, or... No matter how hard I think, it was difficult to understand Kohei's feelings. He probably doesn't know his feelings either. And so do I. I was thinking about him while I was in his arms. Maybe I knows what he want, but I didn't want to know the feeling towards Kohei. I was scared to know the feeling towards him.
今日
You're very quiet today. Did anything happen to you too? Meow. Because I started to have the feeling towards him while I was a cat. Okay, so I was wrong about there being 5 episodes. So let me just go ahead and no. Yeah. All right. Gonna save it and oh, this was a little bit long. Sorry for that, but I will see you guys in the next part. Things are getting a little, well, about as interesting as a visual novel can get. One that doesn't have any twists or turns. But anyway, see you guys later.